just like the guy on TikTok, Seeking Infinite, who claims to have been a jury on the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. It's become quite obvious that most of the jury members have been in support of Johnny, and that's why even after random selection, they all still managed to make a verdict proving that Amber had been found guilty of defaming Johnny on intent of malice.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven, by a greater weight of the evidence, that question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes.
Johnny had sued his ex-wife over an op-ed she wrote in 2018 claiming she was a victim of domestic violence, and that when she decided to tell the world that she was a survivor of domestic violence, she was met with the wrath of the society simply because her abuser was an enlisted celebrity.
As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath, that has to change.
She never mentioned Johnny in the op-ed, but obviously the only person she had previously accused of hitting her back in 2016 during their divorce was Johnny, so the world instantly knew she was talking about Johnny. This op-ed destroyed Johnny. He was fired from his previous deals, Disney let him go, and even his fans turned against him, everyone believing he was a monster who abused women. At this point, Johnny had nothing to lose since he had lost nothing short of everything. So he sued Amber, and the Virginia court decided to take his case. Amber tried appealing against the trial but failed, so she decided to countersue with a $100 million claim. Johnny was expected to prove that Amber was the one who had written the op-ed, and he did this by bringing in an ACLU employee who proved that Amber had written the op-ed, and that she had requested it should be posted after her movie Aquaman came out because that meant that she would get a lot more popularity.
Ms. Heard said in words or substance that she wanted the op-ed to come out soon after Aquaman, correct?
I believe that's correct.
Who did she relate that to?
I don't recall, although I believe that there's documents that we produced that can shed some light on that.
He was also supposed to prove that what Amber had claimed in the op-ed post was false and that Amber knew she was lying. Johnny proved this by bringing in court video evidence of Amber admitting to throwing pots and vases at him during fights, and instead of Johnny joining her in the fights, he always chose to split, run away, and hide in either toilets or a vacant bedroom.
I'm not gonna be in a physical fucking altercation with you.
Then don't.
You fucking hit me last night. You fucking...
You can't run away every fight. You can't. It's easy. It's not brave. It's not strong.
I don't want to, because I don't want to fucking fight.
Another recording he brought in was of Amber admitting to hitting him and still managing to convince him that it was his fault and not hers. In another audio recording, Amber is heard threatening Johnny that no one would believe him if he told the world that he was a domestic abuse victim. And all this evidence proved that Johnny was never the abuser in that relationship. He was actually the real victim.
People that it was a fair fight, and see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp. Man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and
yes.
It's a fair fight.
Several evidences also pointed to the fact that before she filed for restraining order against Johnny, they had quarreled, but he had never touched her. Amber had called the police the first time, but they had seen no signs of domestic violence. And when they left, she and her friends roughed up the place even more and called the police again. This time, the police decided to put a record on for domestic abuse, which meant Amber could file a restraining order against Johnny. More witnesses testified that they saw a bruise on her face the day she went for her restraining order, which was 6 days after she had last seen Depp. But previous to that day, they had seen her barefaced, and she had had no bruises on her face. The TMZ employee who worked on her case proved that Amber leaked to them that she would be in court on a particular day, and she wanted the paparazzi to take pictures of her battered face, especially her right cheek where she alleged she had a bruise.
And what footage was TMZ trying to capture at the LA courthouse on May 27th, 2016?
We were trying to capture Amber leaving the courthouse and an alleged bruise on the right side of her face.
Her intentions were crystal clear malice, because she had pretended she didn't marry Johnny for his money and that she had donated all her divorce money to charity. But truthfully, she had only pledged the money without paying it. The jury listened to both sides carefully and gave a verdict that awarded Johnny $10 million and $5 million for impunity charges. From a legal standpoint, the verdict is significant in that public figures, such as celebrities, athletes, and the like, are held to a higher burden of proof when bringing a defamation claim. Depp, as a high-profile celebrity, was required to prove that Heard acted intentionally written with malice when she wrote her op-ed. The jury found that Depp indeed met this more stringent legal standard and awarded him a verdict in support of his claims. If we had noticed from our screens that Amber was the guilty one, then that means even the jury could see that too. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you in our other videos.